right, guys, it's time to go get our farm work done. What? Dad, is that a flat tire? Qorbin, do we need to go call a tow truck? No, I don't think so. I think we should go get Dad and learn how to be a man and fix a flat.
What'd you do to my truck? Thought we were going to do farm work. So you want to learn how to fix the flat, huh?
Yep.
All right, let's get to it.
Hey Dad, how are we gonna get this tire off?
Well, the first thing we gotta do is we gotta locate the jack and the lug nut wrench. So let's go ahead and go look in the truck and see if we can find it.
Hey, what's a jack and a lug head wrench?
Come over here, I'll show you. All right, no, right there it is. So see that bag? That's a lug nut wrench pack. All right, there you go. Is there anything else in there?
Yeah.
Hand that to Caleb.
Ooh. There.
Grab it, pull it out.
Uh-huh.
That's the jack.
Hey Dad, what does the Ludwig or whatever it is and the jack do?
All right. Well, this wrench right here, lug nut, is gonna be able to help us take those bolts off, or the nuts off of the tire, so we can pop the tire off. And this jack right here is gonna lift the car up high enough so that we can actually, can you hold that? So we can actually pull that tire off, okay?
Okay, yep. And I have one other question.
Yeah.
Have you ever done this before?
I have done this many a times.
Next, we need to put the parking brake on. Next, we need to find something to block that front tire so the vehicle doesn't move. Now we have the wheel properly blocked.
So next, we need to assemble this part of the wrench so that we can actually operate the jack. So, see how this has a little bump on it?
Yeah.
It's a little spring, it fits into that hole. Hold that piece, and that goes in like that. All right, let's put the next piece on. Hey Caleb, bring us that stick. So the first thing you gotta do is hook this in, and it's got kind of a deep hook there. And you may notice that if we just started turning it right here, it's not working too well, is it? So sometimes the jack may be hard to actually get open. So sometimes you may have to, before you set it on the ground, bring it up to about the height you're going to need it, and then slide it back in under when it's almost extended. Once it gets traction with the vehicle, then you'll be able to continue pushing it back up. All right, let's head back under. So that looks like we're a lot closer. No, we want to go under that main beam.
Oh, main beam.
Main beam, that's where the driver's manual says it goes. And come on over here and you can help me spin it up.
I want to use this. It's almost working.
All right, Qorbin, I'll hold this here. You go ahead and turn that.
Warning, extreme danger. When a car is jacked up, never go under it because it could either hurt you really bad or kill you. And another thing, the thing that popped this car and why we're doing this, if you look really closely, you might see a screw in the wheel.
All right, stop here. Now that we've got everything jacked up, we're gonna take this lug wrench off of the jack. We're gonna come over here and undo these. So, Caleb, stand over there. Now, do you guys remember how to tell which way is going to make these tighter and which way is going to make these looser?
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Now, a personal trick I have is called the child jump technique. So, when we undo these, we're going to put this on here. So, Qorbin, go ahead and stand on here and see if you can break that loose. Jump, jump, jump. Jump with your heels. Come on, jump.
My heels?
Yep. There we go. Good job.
Yay.
So that gets the first one loose. Caleb, you want to try this one? Jump. I think the air wrench got you beat. Go ahead and let go. So when these are put on at the factory or at the repair shop, they actually use an air gun to tighten these all on. And so one thing that we want to be careful of, is obviously I can't get them off with my hand. Sometimes your foot works good.
Hey, you broke your foot.
Right there. But we want to make sure we don't just undo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to make sure that we undo them evenly so they all come off well, okay?
Yep.
All right, Qorbin, so your next job is to go through, put this on here, make sure they're all the way loose. And when they're loose enough that you can hand do them, let's go ahead and get all of those nuts off of there, okay? And I'm gonna stay here and hold the tire for you. So next, we need to go ahead and actually pull the tire off. So be careful, we don't want it to land on our toes, right?
Or the cat.
It could land on the cat. All right.
No.
Go ahead, grab that side, and we're gonna kind of shimmy it until it falls off. So, and I'll show you why. When we roll the tire away, it's got the disc brake there. And so,
Whoa, that looks cool.
we don't want it to catch here on the disc brake, all right?
This tire is ready to go to the repair shop. This is what made the tire go flat. Can you find the spare? The tire.
So the next part's a little tricky. That long stick we got, Qorbin, has to go in and fit that little square in there, and then as we turn it, it will drop the spare tire down.
And then we go
Which is right there.
under.
There it is. And this is how we're gonna drop the spare on this tire. Each tire and each spare is a little different as to how you drop it. So this is why we looked at the user manual. So part of the thing that's hard is to get this part out. And so one of the things, you have to get it loose enough that you can lift the tire up a little bit, and then you're gonna feed it back through at an angle, like so. Now we can put the spare tire on. So one thing you wanna make sure that you do is you wind this part back up so that it's not dragging along the roadside, sparking and potentially causing a fire. All right, so the next part here, Qorbin, that we gotta work on is getting this tire back so it's lined up on here. So I'm gonna have to lift the tire and line it up in there, and I want you to take this, and as soon as it's ready, as soon as I have one lined up, I want you to screw it on in it, okay?
Okay.
All right, get this top one up here.
Here.
There you go. Good job. All right, now we're gonna use the lug nut wrench, and we're gonna tighten these in a pattern, okay? And so we'll put up a couple images that show how you want to tighten these, but basically it's like making a star, okay? So let's finish hand tightening them. So now we have to put these on as tight as we possibly can so that the wheel doesn't fall off on our way to the repair shop, okay? So this is on here. Remember that righty-tighty. So we're just gonna start tightening these up. Go ahead and jump up on there, get that one tightened all the way. All right, now that we've gotten this part done, we want to go back through and do the exact same ones over again. So tell me, this is one you got all the way as tight as you possibly could, right? See if you can get any tighter.
Now we gotta get the jack down. Don't you think we can pull it out about now?
Go ahead and try, see if you can pull it out to you. All right, so the car is now holding its weight on the tire. Go ahead and pull the jack all the way out.
This is a shortcut of how to do it.
Just take the little handle and push it all the way in through. Just start going whichever direction you need to go. That jack is back. Now we can put our tools away.
Thanks for coming on Qorbin's Adventures with me. Hopefully you're not stuck on the roadside, but now you know how to change the tire.